Hi, welcome back. You know, Katie, I hung out with one of the funniest alums from Saturday Night Live, Kevin Nealon.
But is he as funny in person?
Oh, so funny. Let's take a look. From SNL stardom to his smoking hot TV series, actor-comedian Kevin Nealon continues to steal the spotlight. 24/7 recently met up with Kevin at Zany's Comedy Club. Do you love coming back to Zany's? I mean, all the history here?
Yeah, I do love coming back here. I was just admiring all the pictures on the wall and how young a lot of these comics look, and the styles have changed. And but the club has not changed that much.
Not at all.
There's not much you can do with a club like this.
So let's talk about stand-up.
All right.
Do I look like I could do stand-up 4 or 5 minutes? 5 minutes seems like a long time.
5 minutes is a long time when you're first starting out, and but if you have good material and you're confident about the material, it goes by quicker.
How do you find good material?
You steal it.
Really?
Yeah, you steal it from
That's
people.
how it works.
I always thought that, you know, when I was first starting out, I thought, why can't all these established comics just give me one of their jokes? It doesn't have to be their best joke. And then I would have a 20-minute act, and I could make a good living, you know, and I thought that would be very generous of them to do that.
Right.
I didn't want to ask them.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about your first time. Stand-up, that is. Yeah.
Well, it was very painful, and I felt very guilty afterwards. I knew that the Hollywood Improv had open mic nights on, I think it was Sunday night. And the first time I was so nervous, I stayed in the car, I didn't get out. I just looked at the club from across the street. Because I thought if I got out of the car, they would think that I, you know, wanted to do stand-up. It took me like 2 months to actually get on stage.
You're kidding.
Yeah. And then eventually they picked my name out of the hat and they called my name and I didn't go up. I was too nervous. I just looked out of the room. I was looking around for, like everybody else, where is he? Where's Kevin Nealon? You know? And then finally I got up, it was like 2 in the morning. I think I was last, and there's maybe at one table was like 2 or 3 people sitting on it. One of them was the guy that drove me down there. And I was hooked after that.
And then how'd you get on Saturday Night Live?
That costs $100.
Really? That's it?
That, but if you pay $100, you get on the show.
That's all I have to pay Lauren.
Yeah, that's it.
That's nice.
Saturday Night Live was a show that I never thought I would be right for, even, you know, because I didn't do sketch comedy or characters or impressions. I did stand-up.
Now, did you write some of your scripts on SNL?
Oh yeah, the cast wrote a lot of sketches on that show. You know, I wrote, we wrote the Hans and Franz one.
Oh yeah.
And Dana.
I'm Hans. And I'm Franz, and we just want to pop you up.
Now, you guys practice those at, you know, your house or Dana's house?
No.
Hey, I got this idea.
You don't practice, you just talk about it. And you talk about the idea. Because we were on the road, we were doing a tour. It was me, Dennis Miller, and Dana Carvey in 1987. And we were in Iowa somewhere at a Red Lion. I was watching Showtime Up Close and Personal, and it was with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And they're asking him questions like, what do you do when you get into town? He goes, well, you know, I like to slip into the nice light cotton shirt. I go out on the town, and then when I come back, I slip into the nice light cotton sheets, you know. And so, you know, Dan and I were mimicking him for the rest of the tour. We got to come up with characters like that.
Yeah, that's right. Could 2 men be this perfect? Is it genetically possible? Answer, yeah.
The show Weeds. You're great on that show.
Thank you.
Is there any improv, or is it just all scripted?
It's scripted, but there's embellishing. Like
Okay.
they'll ask me a lot of times, you know, if I wanted to add lines, if there's anything I could think of that would be funny, or references. So I add a lot of lines to my character.
How many people ask you if you smoke pot on the show?
A lot of people.
A lot of college kids?
A lot of college kids.
Just for medicinal purposes, right?
Just for medicinal purposes. None of us, I don't think, smoked pot on that show.
Nobody.
No.
Mary Louise Parker? Hot.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, she's very hot.
Yeah.
Very, very
I've been
hot.
working with some really interesting, good-looking people. I mean, even in my dreams, you would not believe the opportunities I pass up. I could have had every woman on The View.
Really?
Yeah, but I let it go. I let it go.
Kevin Nealon.
Check the gate.
I'm Kevin Nealon, Big Star, and you are watching 24/7 Loser.